A moss-covered island surrounded by the sea, men with beards, dark brown, black, and gray. Loggers, fishermen, teachers, and poets. Rustic, lean, hardly a necktie to be seen. Dreamers, who can just as well contemplate the sky, the evening tide, as look you in the eye.
Quadra Island is home to 2,700 year-round residents and is the largest island in the Discovery Archipelago, nestled between Vancouver Island and the coastal mainland on the northern border of the Georgia Strait. While their physical environment plays a role in shaping islander identity, Quadra Islanders have remained a resilient community in the face of past and present challenges by being actively engaged in creating the type of community they wish to inhabit. Some places that exemplify this strength and passion tied to place include the Community Centre, Community Gardens, Quathiaski Cove, Cape Mudge, and Rebecca Spit.
Quadra Island's Community Centre demonstrates the strength and engagement of islanders. The first community hall was built by volunteers in 1918 on donated land. The original site is currently home to the Children's Centre. The community hall has always brought islanders together and historically served as the social hub for people from the other Discovery Islands and Campbell River as well. As Quadra Island grew, so did the significance of the community centre. The grounds have been expanded through the years to include Blanken Park, a large natural area that hosts a variety of amenities such as a network of hiking trails, a playground, tennis courts, a climbing wall, and a skate park. Quadra Islands Recreation Society is the non-profit organization that administers the community center. The community center is funded and supported through the property taxes of islanders and has a mandate of user-driven management and accessibility for all island inhabitants.
The recent establishment of Quadra's community garden is evidence of many islanders' concerns about sustainability, food security, self-sufficiency, and maintaining a strong sense of community. The little bit of land on which I stand is loved by me. If everyone loved the little bit of land on which they stood, what a wonderful world it would be. Quathiaski Cove is a Salish word meaning a mouth with a bite of something in it, and refers to Grouse Island in the mouth of the cove. The Lakewita joke that Quatsi sounds like something to pee in. Q Cove is the main commercial center on the island. Today, logging, fishing, and seafood processing are essential to the island's economy. Some islanders continue to make a living off these resource-based industries, but artistry and tourism are becoming increasingly important. The island is still very much influenced by shared values among the residents. They are proud to live in a small community where people care about each other and they cherish their traditions. However, islanders are concerned about the course of development and its impacts on the future generations. Above all, islanders are in love with the wild landscape that surrounds them on their island home.
The Weewakee, part of the Lakewita group, have lived at Cape Mudge since the Lakewita's southward territorial expansion in the mid-1800s. Historically, the Lakewita had a fierce reputation and were named for a sea worm that cannot be killed. The last hereditary chief, Biliasi, was a pragmatic and well-respected leader. He recognized the changes occurring in his community and made choices that ensured the continued vitality of the Weewakee. He strongly felt that their survival depended on adapting aspects of settler society. He led his people from a traditional economy to success in commercial fisheries and forestry, which continue to be important aspects of Cape Mudge's economy. As a testament to their perseverance and resourcefulness, the Weewakee have fared better than many other coastal First Peoples. Rebecca Spit, a long, narrow stretch of land encircling Drew Harbor, is a special place for Quadra Islanders to consort with nature and come together. Since 1897, the May Day Community Picnic has taken place in a grassy field surrounded by a semicircular trench embankment, the remnants of Salish fortifications against Lakewita invaders. The picnic continues to be the largest annual community gathering. Celebrations include a parade, maple dancing, the May Queen speech, and foot races. Rebecca Spit has historic and contemporary significance to First Nations. In the past as a site for gathering food, salmon fishing, and defense in war times. Today the Weewakee operate a campground and a food kiosk at the park's entrance. Finally, the annual Earth Day beach cleanup exemplifies islanders' deep attachment to this place and desire to protect their coastal environment.
A sea breeze caressing your face, a distant view of snow-capped mountains, an eagle testing her wings overhead, and whitecaps shining, sparkling in the sun. surrounded by the quiet peace of stately cedar trees, walking this spring day around Rebecca's Spit. Is this not part of heaven too? And so it is. We find ourselves still breathing on this green moss-covered island surrounded by the sea.